Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Great League Remix, and let's try to get some wins here. So we're going to be trying out this team with the Alolan Ninetales paired with the Sableye and the Quagsire. We are running the Charm Ninetales, so this matchup here is going to be dependent on some shield situations. Our opponent does go for the Aqua Tail, so nice for them. We're going to go for our own move here. It does grab a shield, and then our opponent here is going to throw another Stone Edge, and we are able to catch that, so that's really good. Here we are running the Mud Bomb Quagsire. So here we can just spam a bunch of Mud Bombs and hope that we can either win this matchup or get this Poliwrath really low. Our opponent here does get to the farm down, so they're going to have a good amount of energy. However, we are running the Charm Ninetales, so we are able to snipe their energy right there. They come back in with the Quagsire, and we have a Weather Ball ready. This is going to get that last shield, and now we have a decision. Do we shield here, or do we allow it to go through? We decide to shield here, and then we force them to use their last bit of energy. Should be another Aqua Tail. It does go through it, and then our opponent has their own Ninetales lurking in the back. So forcing them to use some energy here. Weather Ball does take out our Ninetales, unfortunately, and now we just gotta get to this return. Do we get to it? Oh, we do get to the return, and it will be enough to take out the Ninetales. So GG's to our opponent. Close game right there using that Sableye. I believe we were CAP tying to that move, so we were basically neck and neck until the end right there. Alright, another Quagsire here to deal with. We got our Ninetales chunking away with the Charm. Our opponent here does build up a lot of energy. We're going to shield this first one here. It ends up being the Aqua Tail bait. They switch out into the Toxapex, but luckily we have the Quagsire here. Quagsire is going to be able to spam a ton of Mud Bombs here. One Mud Bomb does go through, dealing roughly 20%, something like that. And we're going to throw this next Mud Bomb here on good timing. This is not going to KO, but it will get it into the red. So there you go. We are going to be able to survive this brine here, so we're going to let this one go, I believe. The brine does get us into the low yellow, and we're looking for a farm down, but they don't allow us to get the farm down. They come back in with their Quagsire. Yep. Quagsire does come back in. We're going to combo play here. Ninetales is going to threaten potential KO. Oh, it doesn't quite KO, but they are able to get to another move here. The move is the Aqua Tail, and we're going to just charm it down. They are going to have enough energy to throw another Aqua Tail, and we are now into the red. They should be coming back in with the Toxapex. They get their energy sniped there, and luckily for us, we have the Sableye for this Jellicent. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game versus the triple water team. Ended up being the Toxapex, Jellicent, and the Quagsire on their team. That was a very interesting team. All right, here we have the Ninetales versus this Obstagoon here. They are going to see that we're running Charm. They switch out immediately into their Meganium. We have the Sableye for this. It is running the Frenzy Plant and I believe Magical Leaf. So right here we're going to be able to get to another Foul Play. Foul Play does get this Meganium into the red. You can see how tanky it is. Able to get tank the Foul Plays. They are going to throw a move here. We're going to shield just to potentially farm down and maintain alignment. They're going to come back in here with the Obstagoon, and we're going to have to let this one go. It ends up being the Cross Chop. So Cross Chop here allows us to get to this return. The return does a huge amount of damage, but they have their own Ninetales in the back. So Ninetales here is going to chunk away. We're going to have to tank the Side Shock, and we're using our Charms just to deal a bunch of damage. We can tank this Weather Ball here, thankfully, and then we can throw our move. We can throw this Weather Ball here. Do we get this last shield? We do grab the last shield, and another Charm does go through, getting this Ninetales into the red. Here, we're going to have to come back in with the Quagsire, and we're just going to spam and hope. Okay, they are not going to be able to get to us, so GG's to our opponents. we are able to win that game right there. So the Ninetales of our own chunking away with the charm, and then we can clean up with the Quagsire. All right, here we've got the main team versus our Ninetales here. They do switch out into their own Quagsire, so we probably are going to see the... okay, they are running the Mud Bomb Quagsire as well. So no longer do we have the advantage. We are going to try to spam a bunch of Mud Bombs here. Another Mud Bomb does go through. This Mud Bomb will get it into potentially red, but they do have the energy advantage, so they're going to be able to win this matchup. So we're going to allow it to go through, and we're going to try to get some energy advantage with something in the back. We go Ninetales here. They reveal that they have the Victory Bell. Victory Bell, unfortunately, not great for our team. We're going to go for the Weather Ball here, grab this shield, and then go into our own Sableye. Sableye is looking... Oh, they actually switch out. We're going to go for this return here. Let's see if we get this huge return to go off. They are able to shield it. And now we're going to try our best to get to either another return, or we're going to try to leave this Mantine low and... healthy enough that we farm down. We go for the return. It does a good amount of damage, and it only allows us to get to one move at this point. Ice Beam does get revealed, and unfortunately, we are going to be not be able to win that game because that Victory Bell was just so crazy with this fast move damage, especially against the Sableye. All right, next game, let's see what we find. We got the Ninetales versus the Defense Deoxys here. The Defense Deoxys is most likely going to throw some Psycho Boosts and Dip. They are going to be able to throw here right before we get to move. Okay, they go for Thunderball first, so that basically reveals that they want to stay in for a bit. Now they're going to go for the Psycho Boost. Okay, there's the Psycho Boost, and they elect to just play it out, so we're just going to farm it down. We see the Steelix here. Steelix is going to face our Quagsire. Quagsire here is going to have to tank a move, ends up being the Psychic Feint, okay? And then they reveal that they have their own Poliwrath, so this is why we're running the Mud Bomb, so that we can deal better with some of these Poliwraths. We are going to be able to throw another Mud Bomb here, potentially getting it into the red. Okay, they do end up shielding because they realize that. And we're trying to get to another Mud Bomb. No Mud Bomb. Trying to get to this Ninetales. Ninetales does get a charm through. We're going to shield here just to deal these charm damage and force them to use some energy. There we go. And we get them to use a good amount of energy. And now we're going to come back in with our Sableye, trying to get the Foul Play here. Foul Play does go through. They are going to shield here just to get the move off here. Ends up being the Icy Wind to debuff our attack. But let's see if we're going to be able to time this correctly. Our own Foul Play does get through. This Foul Play here gets it into the red. Is this going to be the Psychic Feint? No, they're running the Breaking Swipe. So GG's to opponents. I'm going to be able to win that game. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.